Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on in March for you? We're going to tune in with the tarot and find out, so keep watching. So welcome to the channel, or welcome back as the case may be. I can't wait to dive into the energies for your month ahead, Scorpio. So let's get right into your reading. All right, Scorpio, let's start with the bold and bodacious tarot deck and get some overall energetic vibe for your month ahead. Scorpio, Ace of Swords, no reversals with this deck. And what do we got? Oh, and I believe this is the King of Wands here. Okay. No, this is the Knight of Wands. Excuse me. The King of Wands. This is the Knight of Wands. Sorry. It's the only thing I don't like about this particular deck. I love the size of it. I love the imagery, but the court cards can kind of look a little similar between the Knights and the Kings. Okay, but I'm remembering now. The King of Wands is sitting in his chair. So this is your Knight of Wands, Ace of Swords. So you are making a very important decision to move forward with excitement, enthusiasm, particularly when the sun goes into Aries, which is happening March 20th. So this decision may be made around that time, but you are taking your sword in hand to forge ahead on some sort of important new initiative. Now, this could be in your house. This could be in the house of work and well-being. That is Aries for you, your 6th house. So it could be that you're making an important decision to start a new work project, start a new writing project, communications, marketing. If you have your own business, you may be signing an important contract in your world. You could be starting, wands are also about the physical body. So you could be making the decision to start some sort of new exercise regimen or health regimen, some sort of improvement for your physical well-being, especially, again, work and well-being house being activated with Aries. We have a beautiful new moon in Aries on March 20th. So if in particular you're wanting to begin something new, the few days after the new moon would be good to initiate that for yourself, okay? So this is very, very nice energy. The birth of something new. Intellectual property may be on the horizon. You may be doing something, you may be signing up for some sort of class. You may be signing up also for some sort of trip in the future. Again, you may not be taking it now, but this also could be signing a lease. You're getting ready to move. It's another possibility with this energy. So very interesting. All right, let's see what's going on. I like that energy though. Your mind is very crystal clear, Scorpio, on how you want to move forward with something. Knight of Wands. And there's no hesitation. You're like, boom, I'm doing this. So very nice. All right, let's see what's on your mind. Let's tune in with this tarot deck as Ariel concentrates. All right, Scorpio. What is on the Scorpio's mind in the month of March? Scorpio. Let's see what we have. We have the 4 of Cups, and we have the 2 of Cups, okay? Look, Ace of Swords again. The Fool, wow. Oh, I'm getting chills down my legs. And the Hierophant, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. All right. This is stupendous. This is just awe-inspiring. All right, I like to use the different decks to see if energy repeats. Okay, so we have the repetition of the Ace of Swords energy showing up here that we just had. So there could be 2 new initiatives on the horizon for you in March. 2 important decisions you're making. I'm saying that also because we have the 2 of Cups here. So it could be 2 deals going down in some way. Depends on your personal situation. We have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Again, this can be contracts. This can be also signing up for classes, learning, which is what I was just saying with that Knight of Wands as well. This is your 7th house of partnerships, both business and personal. So you're ready to sign your name up to some sort of gorgeous new beginning. Your mind is made up. You want a new beginning. You want a committed new beginning. You don't want some fly-by-night flibberty-gibbet like BS shenanigan situation, whether we're talking business or personal. Like, you want something real and true. All right. And this looks good. I mean, this looks, whatever is coming in for you, who's ever coming in with an offer, a meeting, a gesture, a new person coming in, a new opportunity, an interview, whatever this is, it is genuine because of this gorgeous energy here. So there may be the element of a tiny bit of surprise with at least one of these Ace of Swords that comes in, because the Four of Cups is here. So just when you thought nothing was going to shift, here it comes from the universe. All right, so this is very nice. So it may get started. It may get started in Pisces season, and then it may really start moving forward after March 20th when we go into Aries season for you, okay? So this is fantastic. You're going to be feeling lighter and freer. Absolutely, with this Fool card. And the Fool card can also be a travel energy. So some of you are definitely making some sort of plans. You're making your mind up that you need some sort of break. You need a little bit of a trip away. This could be in connection with business. That's possible with that Knight of Wands. But you also may be making a trip to go find the next place you want to move to. That's also possible. It could also be a short trip connected with some sort of job interview. Some of you also may be making a short trip. And when I say short trip, it's within a day's drive. It's not very far. You don't need to get on a plane for this. To meet someone in a romantic sense. This is possible. Also, again, if you're not interested in romance, that is fine. Then that part of the reading doesn't apply to you. Okay, that's fine. All right, but it's possible with the Two of Cups here that there could be some sort of budding new person, especially if you met on the internet. Swords, Ace of Swords, you met virtually, and now you want to actually meet face to face. Okay, so, and if you are about to meet somebody new in a romantic sense, that you're finally getting to meet them in the flesh, as it were, face to face, there's going to be a spark there. Okay, the Knight of Wands is here. So there's going to be that rapport, that spark. You're still going to like them in person. Okay, even if you've just met virtually. And that also could be true for some sort of business partnership or association. Maybe you've just only met or known the person on Zoom and you finally get to meet at a conference or something like that. And you're going to love the energy vibe between the two of you. And in that instance, there could be some sort of deal that's proposed, at some sort of, conference, travel, meetup, something like that, where there is a commitment to write a book together, teach a class together, create something together. The Hierophant, make a commitment to launch something new with somebody else in a business sense. So that's possible also for some of you. Okay, but remember, that's what's on your mind. So these are things maybe you would like to accomplish in the month of March. Okay, let's see what's in your heart, Scorpio. What is going on? I'm trying to move the cards out of the way so Ariel does not flick them with her tail and flick them all over the floor. Oh, wait, wrong deck. I was like, something's wrong here. I need this deck. That other deck we'll be using in a minute. Okay. It's you got to have this Ariel safe zone here, because either she's laying all over the cards or her tail is like this and flicking them all over the place. All right, Scorpio, what's going on in your mind and heart? All right, we figured out what's going on in your mind. What's going on in your heart? Your emotional energies. Scorpio, emotional energies. Yeah, so there could be two important new decisions for you coming down the pike that you're excited about. You're initiating them. You're making these decisions with those Aces of Swords. You're excited. This is good. All right, so we got a Two of Swords. Remember, this is emotionally what's going on. Page of Pentacles. The Capricorn energy. The World. And the Tower. Well, isn't that interesting? Okay. All right. So I think emotionally, there's something here about doing your homework. Page of Pentacles. Doing your homework so that you don't get yourself in a pickle somehow. Okay. So with that Four of Cups that we had before, that was the first energy that came out, what's on your mind. This can be a little bit of being afraid to get burned again if I take a chance, if I take a risk. So we have you a little concerned about that. And we also have that reflected here with the Two of Swords. You're just protecting your heart space. You're protecting your heart space. You're like, all right, I don't know. Let me see. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. And sometimes you really like, your intuition is very good, as we know, Scorpio. But sometimes fixed signs, which you are, sometimes they hesitate because they want to know the guaranteed outcome before they take a risk. Sometimes. And it depends. Usually for you, it's more heart-based things. Sometimes you're more comfortable taking a risk with your business than with your heart. Okay. And that's fine. But I think in this sense, we got this double energy of just waiting until it feels right. In this waiting period, you're going to dig deep and get some more facts under your belt. All right. With this Page of Pentacles, you're going to find out the tangible, tactical, practical information that you need. Because this is, I think, what you're worried about. This Capricorn devil, you don't want to get yourself in some sort of commitment, Hierophant, with something that's not going to be good for you, or that's not going to work out. It's going to go sour, right? The devil, it could get you in a pickle, in a trap that you're not going to like. This is what I feel with this energy. And this looks a little like you're like, oh my God, what is this? We had the Fool. We just had the Fool, and now we have the World card. Okay. So there is, I think, a situation where you are emotionally wrapping up your anxiety. I don't want to say fear, but an anxiety about taking this risk, this leap of faith. Okay, whatever we're talking about here, you're going to wrap up and end World. Okay, because you're in the World card. There you are, Scorpio Eagle. You're wrapping up and you're going to surprise yourself. And also the surprise from the universe in terms of what this Ace of Swords energy is that's appeared twice now, is going to give you that impetus and give you that wind beneath your wings to take that chance. So I think you're going to very pleasantly surprise yourself about wrapping up an emotional cycle here of not taking a chance because you're afraid, worried, whatever. You're going to go for something, I think, very important in the month ahead. You're going to make the decision to get out of some sort of comfort zone. But it's not just about that. It's really about taking that leap of faith and into some brand new commitment that you're going to be excited about. And this commitment is not going to be like the past. Okay, because you are proceeding with a little more caution perhaps than before. And, as we continue our life's journey, we have more experience under our belt. We, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Like, you're not going to have that situation happen. All right. And I do feel like this is a very powerful and exciting, mind-blowing, that is also the Tower, a mind-blowing opportunity for you to wrap up one chapter of your life and begin, surprisingly, I think, in two new areas with that Ace of Swords. So you could have a new beginning emotionally with that Two of Cups in terms of some new friendship or connection. And you can have a new beginning in terms of your business or some other contract you're going to sign up for, like a learning, a class, whatever. Okay, we've already gone over all that. I don't want to repeat myself, but all right. So this is very nice, but there is an element of surprise here that I think is going to be exciting. And also it's going to help you break free from past toxic energies, conditioning, things that have held you back. Okay. And I feel for some of you, you may have recently left some sort of toxic situation behind, a toxic relationship. And it may surprise you as this new energy comes in for you. When we have something that we can compare and contrast, we can see more clearly, oh my God, that was really toxic and horrible, right? Because this new thing coming in, it has such beautiful potential lightness. It has that beautiful Two of Cups. It has that just this simpatico energy. So compare that to like that devil energy. Like there's no comparison, but that side by side, that stark difference between those two, you're going to be blown away, I think. And that's that Tower. You're going to be blown away by the beauty of this these new things that are birthing in your world. So, but I just am feeling though that Tower is more your own response to saying yes. Like you're going to surprise yourself. You're going to surprise yourself. All right, so let's see. All right, let's pull another card from this deck and see what else we need to know for Scorpio in the month of March. Yeah, it's like you're going to surprise yourself by saying yes. That's what I feel. And it is a new chapter. You're wrapping up one thing to begin something else. World and then, the Fool card. You're going to be proud of yourself, I think. Okay, so we have compromise. Interesting. Now, everything's a metaphor with these. Notice we have the two things here. Okay, the two hands meeting. Two things. That was good English. Okay, we have the two hands coming together. We had the Two of Cups before. So there is likely going to be at least one of these Aces of Swords is going to be some sort of new connection, agreement, a handshake, a deal going down. But the compromise card, it's not going to be all your way. There has to be a meeting of the energies. All right. So that's important to remember with this month's energies. Excuse me. Sorry. Allergy voice. All right. Let's pull another one. That kind of corroborates for me that Two of Cups. Okay. Deal going down. New handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. A deal being negotiated. All right, let's see. All right, I just want one. What do we have here? Okay, this energy is going to take you out of this past suffering. We just had the Devil card, so this is corroborating that for me. And that suffering could have been for the last 2 years. The number 23 is here. All right, so it's almost 23 months of suffering. All right, that you are leaving the past behind with, right? We had that 21 with the World card. So same thing, 21 to 23 months of shenanigans, suffering, drama. Thank you, Ariel, with the computer, with that Devil card. All right, let's pull one more. Okay. This is really affirming. Look, this is the Fool energy. You're walking through this door, this beautiful door, lighthearted and free. And this is everything you are leaving behind, the suffering and the despair, right? Because something new is coming in. Now, let's clarify this compromise a little bit, all right? But this is what we're leaving behind. We got the yellow. All right, let's see. Where'd that deck go? Thank you, Ariel. Just trying to get into the cards. All right, let's see what you may have to compromise a tiny bit, negotiate on with this situation. All right, let's just see a little bit. What do we need to know about that? All right, so we have justice. So we have a contract. There is some sort of contract being negotiated. So this can be a prenup. This could be a marriage, a divorce, a business contract, a lease, some other, a patent. Well, I don't even negotiate a patent, but you could negotiate intellectual property rights. There's something going on legally, probably for many of you, with one of these Aces of Swords. That is the compromise going on. We're clarifying that energy. But look, we have the Three of Cups. So even though you may have to compromise on something and come to some sort of equitable, right? It's the justice. It's a balanced, equitable arrangement. You're still going to be happy about it. The Three of Cups is here. Okay, the joyful and celebration energy. So, sometimes again, and because we have the Two of Swords, which can be kind of sometimes stubborn thinking or not wanting to think about something. When you use your Page of Pentacles and you investigate deeper into this business deal, you're going to realize that this is actually very good for you. So a little compromise is okay. And again, I got fixed energy with my Mercury. So especially those of you who have Mercury and Scorpio as well, Mercury in fixed signs can be very stubborn. They don't like to compromise. It's like my way or the highway. So there's that energy that just to be aware of it, Scorpio. All right. Be open to making some tweaks to this deal because it's going to work out for you. You're going to be happy with the end result. So don't get too fixated on the initial thing because there's an element here of it all kind of being, worked out and ironed out for you. Okay, so that's very, very nice. But, and don't worry about these either because this is what is passing away for you with this Fool, with the Tower, the World card. This is just, and with the Three of Cups, this is a spectacular end to these issues for you. So it's very, very good. All right, let's see. And there is an element of, I think things are going to work out much better than what you're anticipating. That's what I feel with that Four of Cups, Two of Swords. So remember to always focus on what you want and not what your fears are. All right, let's pull one more card for you. Scorpio, a little self-care energy. We have sound healing, the number 47. So I would say everything's a metaphor. I would say with sound healing, what words are you speaking to yourself? Are they healing words? Are they happy words? Are they loving and energizing words? Or are they words of worry and doubt and despair? No. All right. But this also, if you're into this type of thing, it may be good to have some sound bath. Various places have that type of experience you can go to. It's very, very powerful and interesting. But play your favorite music, immerse yourself in the sounds of nature also, whatever works for you, to just keep your vibe high and your spirit grounded. Okay. Scorpio, leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on for you with these energies, what you're looking forward to with these two Aces of Swords, this new beginning out of despair and suffering, and the Fool coming in and the Three of Cups coming in. What are you hoping to manifest in the month of March? I love you guys. Take care. I'll see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.